Imagine this: 6 million lives never cut short. Whole neighborhoods, Warsaw, Budapest, Berlin, still ring with Yiddish songs, Jewish markets, synagogues full on Friday nights. Families that today exist only as names on a plaque would be alive, raising kids. Think about the minds that stayed. Scientists, writers, composers who fled or died might still be teaching in European universities. Einstein might have kept a chair in Berlin. That changes where ideas cluster. The center of physics, philosophy, and modern art could look very different. Culture would shift. Theater, newspapers, films, and a thriving Jewish press would keep influencing European taste. Literature and music would carry different themes. Politics would shift too. The global outrage that drove sympathy for a Jewish state would be weaker. Zionism existed before the war, but without the Holocaust's urgency, a Jewish homeland might be delayed, take a different border, or never reach the same international backing. The map of the Middle East, borders, refugees, alliances, could be unrecognizable. Post-colonial abuses and mass atrocities might face less global pushback for decades. Technology and science followed different timelines. Rockets and space programs could be years behind, and the whole chain that led to computing and later the internet could be slower.
The United States might not explode into superpower status as quickly. No total war mobilization, no enormous wartime industry to transform its economy. Britain and parts of continental Europe could retain more global influence. Colonial empires might last longer, changing the pace and shape of decolonization across Africa and Asia. Hundreds of thousands fewer refugees to the US and Palestine. And then there's the small, intimate stuff. Songs that were never written, jokes never told, recipes passed down through kitchens that keep a family's memory alive. The absence of those people rewrites intimate histories as much as geopolitics. An entire ripple of culture, law, science, and human stories flips because those 6 million people were never taken. Without Israel, there's no 1948 Arab-Israeli war, no Six-Day War, no endless conflict between Palestinians and Israelis. Cities like Gaza and Jerusalem wouldn't be divided by checkpoints and walls, but maybe just part of larger Arab nations. The Middle East could be calmer, or maybe, without a common enemy, Arab states would turn inward and fight each other more. Millions of Jews who migrated to Israel after the war might have stayed in Europe, or scattered further across the US, Latin America, or Australia. That means Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, Haifa, all the innovation hubs we know today might not exist as modern global cities. Instead, New York, Paris, or Buenos Aires could be the main centers of Jewish culture and politics. Maybe America never gets tangled so deeply in the Middle East. Think about it. No US military bases in Saudi Arabia, no billions in aid, no Iraq or Afghanistan wars shaped by regional alliances. And then, technology, producing cybersecurity, medical, and agricultural breakthroughs. Without Israel, those innovations might come later, or from completely different countries. Even your smartphone security or medical devices saving lives might not exist the same way. Culturally and spiritually, the Jewish identity shifts. Instead of one homeland, Judaism stays a global diaspora religion. The emotional idea of returning to Israel might remain a dream, not a state. The Middle East today might not be the world's main hotspot. Without Israel, maybe the Cold War's battlegrounds stay in Europe and Asia, not in the deserts of Palestine and Syria. The world's news cycle, terrorism, peace talks, and geopolitics completely rewritten. So imagine opening the newspaper today. No headlines about Gaza, no endless debates at the UN. A world where the map of the Middle East, and maybe the last 70 years of history, looks nothing like what we know.